Hey guys, Coach B, back in Marino, coming to you from Fitness Inspiration Inc. in Memphis, Tennessee, with our latest Getting Your Mind Right mental rep video blog of the week. Whew, so speaking of getting your mind right, I had a great opportunity to do that today, and that's what I'm going to share with you. Nothing like going out at 12:15 in the afternoon for a run in the Memphis heat, humidity. I think it was a 90 plus degree heat index of 103 to get your mind right. So in today's video, I'm just going to share with you like 4 strategies that I was kind of reminded of as I was going through this process when it comes to, getting the most out of our performance and digging deep when it feels like we don't have anything left, but we know we do, and finishing strong. So, if you can identify with any of those things, please stay tuned, and hopefully you'll learn something from today's video. On top of all of that, it was like my second run in probably 3 weeks, and I'm usually running every day. But as we all know, life happens, and while I've still been working out, I haven't been able to do my favorite thing. We've just been busy, we've been moving, transitioning, open house celebration, so I didn't make the time for it. It was killer hard today. All right, so here we go. Tip number 1, cue. You want to find a cue. As I was like 15, 20 minutes left, and I'm thinking, holy cow, I don't have my water with me. Not smart. It's freaking hot. I'm tired. This is hard. Instead of thinking like that, I was like, all right, drive. And what that means is every time that heel touched the ground, I can feel it, and I was just focusing on driving everything I had into that heel and that push off. And before you know it, I was propelling forward, and instead of thinking about how tired I was or how much further I had to go, boom, energized, pushing through, drive, focus much better and feeling better. All right. And then strategy number 2, before I get to that, you want to come up with a cue that speaks to you. Drive may not be the thing. Other words that people have used are things like, push, or I got this, or finish strong. So, whatever it is that connects, that you connect with and that gets you to give your best, all right? Go with that. Number 2, check in all the little things. And by that, I mean, I was tired. So I did a check-in. Of course it was sloppy because I wasn't focused. My shoulders were dropped, my arms, and I wasn't doing my hip to eye socket. I was off and wasn't in sync. And all these things are important because when we're more efficient, our body doesn't have to work as hard, which means there's not as much oxygen being used. And because we're not using as much oxygen, we're going to be able to go longer. Our performance is going to be better. Right? And if you want to get the most out of your workout and be able to finish, focus on the little things when it comes to your performance form. All right? So checking in, making sure you got the flow, you're relaxed, you got good posture, making sure you got the right strike. And if not, fix it, keep going, you got your cue, and you're going to rock it out. All right? So checking all the little things. Number 3. Baby steps. What do I mean by that? So even though I got the cue thing going, I've checked my little things, and I'm optimizing all that, it's still freaking hard, and I'm getting tired, and I still have a good, 8 minutes or so, but I'm not ready to finish yet. So I looked at a lamppost, right? So maybe 50 steps, and I see that lamppost, I'm driving, and I'm pushing, I got my form, I get to that lamppost, and I'm reevaluating. Oh, look, I can still go. So instead of thinking about how far it is, or that finish line that, we can't see, finding something with insight to focus on and just driving and using good form all the way, before you know it, you're going to be there, and you'll be like, oh wow, I'm in the flow, and you're going to keep pushing, and then you find another spot, and then you go through that, and you just keep pushing. So it's like baby steps as far as a visual focus for you to push yourself to get to that point, and then get there, reevaluate, and if you're in the flow and you've still got more, then you keep on digging deep, and you keep on driving, and before you know it, you're going to be at the truck, or you're going to be at the house, and it's going to be like, bam, all right? Awesome. And then number 4, oh my, I can't read my own writing. We got the cue, we got baby steps, we got the little things. Oh, number 4, the very last thing that I did after the baby steps, right? Instead of completely stopping, let's call it active recovery, all right? So I turned around. Now I'm backpedaling. I'm just peeking over my shoulder. You want to make sure you're in the type of environment where you're not going to run into something. So I'm jamming out through the neighborhood. I was safe. And so I'm looking over my shoulder, getting a little bit of active recovery, but still going. And not only that, I'm looking back and I'm like, bam, look at all that I have accomplished. Look at all that I've completed thus far. I'm going to finish this thing out. So I had an opportunity to look back, had an opportunity to catch up on the breath a little bit more. And I'm proud of myself for keeping on instead of just stopping because I was tired. And then finish. I almost said bam again. It's the word of the week here. Forgive me. Okay, so let's recap. Number 1, the cue. Finding the cue that speaks to you instead of getting, lost in how tired you are and how much more it is. Focus on that cue because you guys, we can only have one thought at a time. Why waste it on whining about how tired we are and how much more there is, okay? Focus on the cue and then apply. Number 2, the baby steps, from a visual standpoint. Instead of thinking about the finish line that you can't see, find something that you can see, the lamppost, the tree, the car, whatever it is, and then do the cue and drive all the way to that point. And look, you're going to be there and you can still push. So you're going to go to the next one. And before you know it, you're going to be that much closer to that end line. All right. Number 3, checking your body awareness, all the little things. When we're out there running, form's crucial. When we're efficient, remember, we don't use as much oxygen. We are going to go longer. And then finally, right when you think you don't have anything enough, turn around, do a little active recovery, look at all you've accomplished, catch up on the breath a little, and then turn around, finish strong. All right. So those were 4 strategies to help optimize your performance. Dig a little deeper and get the most out of yourself. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Appreciate you tuning in. I will be back next week, but between now and then, believe it, bring it, and achieve it. Woo-hoo. See you soon. Bye-bye.